Haynes, he been good.
You better know it, Rickey Smiley. Thank you. I love this song.
Yes, sir. Man, I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. This song lets me know that life ain't fair, but God is good. I get that not from myself, but I get that from my beloved late grandmother. Ricky, we always talk about ain't nothing like a grandmother's love. Ain't no love like a grandmother's love, but I've also discovered ain't no faith like a grandmother's faith. My grandmother, bless her soul, she had a stroke. My grandmother also had cancer, and yet this was her song. And in this song, my grandmother would basically celebrate in spite of her stroke, which had taken so much of her speech, in spite of the cancer that caused her to go through so much pain, and yet this was her song. God has been good, because she recognized even when life ain't fair, God is good. And all of us know life ain't fair. Life can do you wrong when you're trying to do what's right. Life ain't fair when you are trying to pull everything together. That's when life will fall apart on you. Life ain't fair. Injustice will get in the way of you trying to fulfill your dreams. Life ain't fair. But guess what? My grandmother, in spite of knowing that life ain't fair, her testimony is that life ain't fair, but God is good, and God's goodness has a way of seeing you through what you are going through. And when it sees you through what you are going through, all you can say is, yeah, life ain't fair, but God is good, because God's goodness overrules the bad that may happen in your life. I like that right there. Bad things are going to happen, but God can take what others do that is bad to you and somehow bring something out of it that is good for you, because life ain't fair, but God is good. God is so good that this song basically tells all of us that if you want to make it in this life and you feel like you're running on empty, you can get fuel from flashbacks, because the song keeps referring to what God has already done. And when you can commemorate what God has done, you can anticipate what God will do. The song keeps talking about having flashbacks, and so when you're running on empty, get fueled by flashbacks and remember how God has brought you through before, how God has kept you before, how God has made a way before, and you'll end up saying, hey, I'll go with him to the end. He's my best friend, because God has been good. So go ahead, have yourself a blessed weekend, knowing that life ain't fair, but God is good.
Yes, sir, all the time, Pastor Haynes. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, you can catch me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is, Pastor Haynes. Hey, love you, man.
Love you, man.
Thank you so much, man. Yes, sir. I didn't know that was your grandmama's son, because mine would be in there cooking some cube steak and gravy and rice and biscuits. And that song that would come out of that little bitty radio in the window lined up next to the green tomatoes. Yep. Come on. You know what I'm talking about, Pastor Haynes.
You know I know. I know. And then she started rocking to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the hour, y'all. The front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. That's right, don't overpay for eyewear. Visit America's Best and get 2 pairs and a free exam for just $69.95. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief bill passed in the Senate yesterday, Ricky. So all 50 Democrats voted in favor and all 50 Republicans were opposed. So what happened? Well, Vice President Kamala Harris stepped in to make the tie-breaking vote. The bill now goes back to the House for another vote before it's sent to President Biden's desk to sign. So long story short, yes, your stimulus check is on its way.
Hey, also, Eva, Dr. But special case, was that what you were upset about this morning when you text me?
Yeah, because it's almost like the Republicans are playing games trying to delay this thing because they're trying to do everything they can to make it look like Biden can't get anything done. And I just feel like the Democrats aren't being aggressive enough in getting people to the money. You know what I mean? Because that's
how
all.
much more aggressive can you be than everybody voting in favor of it? I mean,
no, I know they did that, but these delay tactics that the Republicans are getting away with.
But they're not winning because we always have that tiebreaker, just like she did it before. She did it again.
Yeah, talking about the delay. Is that has anything to do with the filibuster?
Well, yeah, they got to get rid of the filibuster, but Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, two supposedly Democratic senators, are standing in the way of that.
Right.
You know,
okay.
we had the majority technically, but we got two senators that basically vote as Republicans. So,
right.
You know.
All right. Well, that's my time for a quick look at your front page news. Log on to the Rickey Smiley Morningshow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, the NBA All-Star Game will be happening this weekend in Atlanta. The captains has chose their starting five. We got Team LeBron with Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, and Nikola Jokic. Then you got Team Kevin Durant with Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, and Jason Tatum. Should be pretty entertaining, man. Looks like Team LeBron, in my opinion, got a little bit more potency. Speaking of the All-Star Game, the NBA All-Star Game will feature a special court designed to honor our HBCUs. That's a big deal right there. The world-famed Grambling State Marching Tiger Band and the FAMU Marching 100 Rattlers will be performing during player introductions, and all three of the main referees are HBCU grads, man. So big up to the NBA for showing some love right there. That's what I got for sports right about now. Gary, what's up there, Peppy?
All right, y'all. Calvin Klein, honey, unveiled its star-studded 2021 spring campaign recently. And guess what, y'all? Meg Thee Stallion, honey, is one of the stars. Now, in a new 15-second spot, y'all, for the collection, they're saying, y'all, that the Savage rapper rocks a white CK sports bra. And she says to the camera, y'all, I've been meaning to ask you, honey. That's what Miss Megan said in the camera, baby. She said, but when she grew up, she was like, one day I want to model Calvin Klein. She said, I don't know how I'm going to do it. She said, but I want to do it. And Megan told Vogue, y'all, of her new gig. She said in high school, she would definitely wear her pants a little low sometimes so that people could see her Calvin Klein underwear. And in part, y'all, of it now, they say Megan Thee Stallion, honey, she was like, wow, things really come full circle. She said, I told myself that I'm going to be a Calvin Klein billboard, and it actually happened. She said she is so grateful. That is so nice, John. You know, I remember back when I was younger, when Brooke Shields was the Calvin Klein model, and she used to say, honey, there's nothing that come between me and my Calvin. I'll always remember that, John. That was so touching. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors.
Jordache jeans, Gary.
Okay. Oh, Jordache, they coming back. I think they came back once. We used to love Jordache jeans.
And Gloria Vanderbilt.
And Miss Vanderbilt, but she said, honey, black girls, allegedly, they said, Miss Gloria said, girl, black girls was not supposed to wear her jeans, honey. So, I don't know, but we love that swan, honey. I just love
that ass wouldn't fit in them anyway.
No, and my mama would never give me a pair. Nope. But we love Miss Gloria, baby. Miss Jordache, Gloria Calvin, honey, and what's the other name?
Serve as a booty bra.
Oh, Jesus. The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is gold dust. On the high end, you say gold dust, and on the low end, you say beautiful gold. That's your color for today. Brat, what you got coming up next in the hot spot?
Well, Gary, coming up next in the hot spot, somebody we know and love is returning to comedy. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Eddie Murphy, y'all, he did an appearance on Kevin Hart's Serium XM podcast, and Eddie revealed that he got plans to return to stand-up. According to Deadline, Eddie said, my plan was to do Dolomite, Saturday Night Live, Coming to America, and then do stand-up. And then the pandemic hit, and the whole thing just shut down. Then, the whole time last year, I would have been working on my act, trying to get my stuff together. Then it just shut down. He said when the pandemic is over and it's safe for everybody to go out, the plan is to do it. Coming to America is out now on Amazon Prime. How y'all feel about Eddie coming back?
I mean, I think you need to get off into those little small special K. You can. I definitely want to hear what you have to say about this. You know, get in those little small comedy clubs and pop up like, Chris, a lot of times Chris Rock and Kevin Hart and Jamie Foxx, they'll pop up in a small comedy club and work out their stuff and do like 9 shows, work out the kinks, because just because you write a joke, that don't mean that the joke gonna land right, and give you a chance to make adjustments and work on everything. Kay, what you think?
Exactly. He got to pop up in different cities on off nights. Don't announce that he's coming. Just pop up, work out a deal with the club, let a few people in, 50, 60 people, whatever. And just work on, like you said, just craft that material.
Yeah, before you go on a big comedy tour, you go on a small comedy club and do you like a Tuesday and a Wednesday and go through your material and get right. And then when you go do the big show on Saturday, your stuff is tight. You ready to go.
Right.
Take away everybody's phones.
It's kind of hard when you be off for a second because you got to freshen up your chops or something like that is what they call it, right?
Oh yeah,
get his timing and everything back.
And have your and have your writers with you, and you make adjustments. No, man, when you said that right there, you should have added that. Because a lot of people don't know. They think that we just naturally funny. It's a lot of writing and hard work goes into stand-up.
Right. Do you feel like Eddie Murphy is he so old school that he don't want no help because he's made it so far?
He definitely want writers or whatever. I have personally had a conversation with Eddie Murphy about not necessarily writing, but help punching up. I'm good at punching up stuff. Special K is good at writing, writing, setting up a joke and writing. I have an idea for a joke, and then I can take a joke and add to the joke and punch it up, and then I'm like a callback king.
Make it even more funny.
Yeah, like bring the joke back in another part of the show, and then create, what do you call them, K, taglines?
Yeah, tags, callbacks.
Callbacks, and have people going home saying the same little saying, like when they in the car or whatever, those things that you see. The thing about comedy is all comedians are funny, but the thing about was that comedian effective, doing things that people will remember. That's what make a comedian effective.
Right. All right, y'all. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. And hit us up for them wake-up calls at 1-866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so we got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. It's Good Friday here, and we are happy to bring you the coronavirus update. We are now up to 28 million cases, and we expect to reach 520,000 deaths later today. We're still at a death rate of over 2,000 a day, Ricky, even though there's lunacy happening around the country because multiple states are now relaxing their mask requirements. So they are going to allow people to do that. Now, that is in direct conflict, but also is not and does not affect the federal requirements that the president put in place on day one. So that means if you're in a federal building or you're on public transportation with federal support, you still will have to wear a mask. But I'm 100% sure we're going to see the numbers start to go up again after they had come down. They did not continue to go down. They plateaued. So it's just waiting to increase the numbers again. But good news, we have and now are averaging 2 million vaccine doses per day. So the programs that are out there have become very effective in getting vaccines in arms. So health officials are worried that some people may see the vaccine from Johnson & Johnson as inferior, the 1 dose versus the 2 doses. But the initial rollout of the new shot is turning that notion on its head. From a public health standpoint, the latest vaccine is shaping up to be the best choice for many people, including the country's most vulnerable populations. It's a single shot, and so it can offer protection for those who might not have access or time for a second shot. Think about certain groups like rural areas, migrant workers, those that are people that are about to be released from prison, meatpacking plant workers, among others. So, there's a whole group of people that would greatly benefit from the single shot. Ricky, I know we have some questions lined up, so let's get to it.
All right, you're on with Dr. MJ Collier. Good morning.
Good morning. My son is 13, and he has ICP. It is a blood clot disorder, and I was just wondering, once it's available to him, do you think he should get the vaccination?
I think that he's going to have to be careful about getting the vaccination, but the disease state, once again, causes clotting problems, so he would be highly susceptible to it. So getting the vaccine should give him some protection. As long as he's staying hydrated and taking his medications to keep his blood from being excessively clot-worthy, then he should be able to safely take and administer the doses. And in this case, I might actually recommend a single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine for him.
All right, you're on with Dr. MJ Collier. Good morning.
My question is, I'm scheduled to get the shot this Friday, and I want to know, it's the first shot, and I want to know, after I get the shot, how soon can I start? I want to go back to the gym, and like that. I'm involved in martial arts, so I want to kind of get back involved in that. I want to know, like, how soon do I have to wait before I do that?
Okay, so one, the first shot doesn't open any doors for you. You have to get the second shot. And 2 weeks after the second shot, which means a total of 6 weeks out, then there are some things that you might be eligible to do. But at this point, what I would recommend, because you're getting the shot, is that you take in non-sedating antihistamines such as Claritin, Allegra, Zyrtec, or Zylol, and you take an anti-inflammatory such as Motrin, Advil, or Aleve. That will decrease the COVID arm, the soreness, the pain, the inflammatory response that causes some side effects in people that may, require you to be unavailable or out for 2 to 3 days. So if you prep your body like that to receive the vaccine, I think that you will have a much better response to it.
All right, Dr. Colley, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Okay, I can be reached on all social media at Ask Dr. MJ. Go to my YouTube channel, Ask Dr. MJ. Go to my website, lipodrops.com. Find out how to boost your immune system and how you can lose that back fat and that muffin top.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Oh, yeah, it's about that time, players and playettes. Let's get it on, baby. HBCU, Rock Teasy up in the house. Oh, guess what? We finna get ready to highlight. We finna get ready to showcase and put a spotlight on another hero that attended one of our historically black colleges and universities. We heading down to Wilberforce, Ohio. Wilberforce, Ohio? What? Home of Central State University. Established in 1887. Also home of the Maroon and Gold Marauders. This former Marauder actually began his college career at Kent State University, but later came back to college to receive an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree from our very own Central State University in spring of 1992. He's a comedian, talk show host, actor, writer, and producer. He hosted the MTV Video Music Awards. He appeared in my favorite movie of all time, Coming to America, where he received an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture. He was featured on The Late Show with Joan Rivers. He was featured on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. And eventually, he landed his own late night talk show that we all know as Arsenio Hall. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day brought to you by
Reach Media. Now, why they last? Get your cabin to date for the fantastic Voyage 20 and 21. It's a cruise, and the ship is sailing from November the 6th through the 14th of 2021. Call 214-495-1963 or just go to blackamericaweb.com and book now.
Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Matthew knows, baby. They said this man was insulted, honey, the other day during the interview when asked about Beyonce and Chloe Bailey's comparison, y'all. Now, they were saying during this interview on Instagram Live, they said a journalist by the name of Leah Henry, she asked Mr. Knowles how he felt about the comparison between Beyonce and Chloe. And he responded, you gotta be kidding me, right? He said, you're asking me that question? Are you actually serious that they're comparing that young lady to Beyonce talent-wise? Are you telling me talent-wise somebody is idiot enough to compare her to Beyonce talent-wise?
Oh, no.
And the woman, the interview, they say that she's a young Beyonce in the making. He said, I'm asking you yes or no questions. Are you telling me somebody is idiot enough to compare her to Beyonce talent-wise? And baby, he went on and on to the break of dawn. Everybody saying Beyonce must have put him back on the payroll because he just really went off on that doggone person. Is Beyonce that great?
Yes.
That she can't be compared to?
She can't really be compared to.
Now, come on, y'all. Brett,
she's our Michael Jackson of our time. She's
Thank you,
female. Her performances, her stage presence, her shows, the dynamics of her concerts, the people that pack it out, like they sell out arenas. Yes.
Period.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, but Beyonce chose this young lady, honey, as her protege and stuff. So, I mean, people will say that she's...
Beyonce saying this stuff, Gary. It's her dad. Beyonce would never speak of either of them like this.
Well, that's probably why I say her daddy must be put back on the payroll then, because, honey, he is just really going off.
No, I don't think she would. I don't think she would like this, because those girls are her choice. You know, she chose them. So I don't think she would agree with her dad as saying she's probably a little bit embarrassed by him even saying that.
Oh, well, honey, she need to call him, honey, because he just got all out in the public acting a fool behind there, honey. And people like, my God, honey, how much she gave you to come back home now? Because it's just really interesting. But nevertheless, honey, you know, he calmed down eventually from the interview and walked off the stage, honey. He couldn't be bothered. Because he was very upset about that. So we're going to see if Matthew's still alive today. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Nicki Minaj and her husband, baby, they said, girl, y'all intimidating people, honey. Now, we all know that Nicki's husband, Mr. Kenneth Pitt, you know, he was convicted of raping a beautiful young lady in 1994. And that woman speaking out now, she said it's time for her to talk. So I guess she ready for her close-up and her checkup. But nevertheless, y'all, they're saying that Nicki and her husband claimed, they said that they offered this girl $20,000 on to change her story. But Miss Jennifer said, honey, she wouldn't change it nothing. And she was upset because he got called back because, you know, he was arrested for failing to register as a sex offender when he moved to Los Angeles to be with the Nicki. But now they're saying, she said that 4 days after Paige's arrest, a man named Barry, honey.
Gary?
Yep. Gary talking about Barry?
Gary talking about Barry.
His internet gone.
Gary.
Boy, the Lord will show. Let me tell y'all something. You got to put your trust in the Lord.
Come on now.
Boy, when people be doing evil, God, you see how God will cut you off.
He will give it and he will take it away.
I'm talking about, man, if you wake up in the morning with mess and go to bed with mess and you come on, you try to start some mess, God will cut you off.
Won't he do it?
I'm talking about just wham, he was gone.
Won't he do
it? This is going to be a great day today.
Trust him at all times.
Yes, sir, boy. God looked out right there. God said, God, I'm talking about right when you least expect it. That's why you got to wait on the Lord.
Yes. Renew your strength.
Wow. No clue other day. He cut you off on a Friday.
Thank you, Jesus.
Close to Easter. Close to a Good Friday. Y'all call us for the wake up call. He want us to move on. The Lord said move on. His internet is gone. Get out of 866. Call us.
You know he probably cussing the mic out right now.
Yes, sir. When you don't pay your tithes and your offering, God gonna get his one way or the other. He will cut off your internet in the middle of a segment on a radio show. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. And yes, he did. Get on us. Put your wake up calls. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKEY as we commit this body to the ground. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 22 minutes after the hour. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Cheryl. I'm from Houston, Texas. I would like to wake up my kids, Jason and Deanna, from Mommy. Love y'all. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Lisette calling from Grenada, Mississippi. I want to wake up everybody in Grenada. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wear that mask.
This is Rudy. I'm calling from Clinton. Wake up, my sister Shelly in Atlanta. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Monica in Indianapolis. And I want to say wake up to my whole family. And I'm so glad I get to hear you guys every day because you get me up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is your boy, Brucey Bruce, calling from the 216. I want to wake up everybody in Euclid Beach, all my neighbors, all my friends. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh, and my favorite morning show host, famous Amos. Rickey Smiley. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Come on, Cleveland, don't do me like that.
Wake up. Hey, Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate that, Brat.
You're welcome, Ricky.
24 minutes after the hour, y'all. Hey, we got church in 60 seconds. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all, give it up and show your love one time. seconds with Pastor Fred.
Yeah. Pastor Fred.
Oh, I am, and Ricky, you are too. A living testimony.
Yeah.
Could have been dead and gone.
Yeah.
Oh, but Lord, you let me live on. I'm a testimony.
Yeah.
We all have testimonies. That's the beautiful thing about each and every one in this room. We've all gone through different trials and tribulations, heartaches and pains, ups and downs.
Yeah.
But God has brought us through. Isn't that wonderful to know?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
It lets me know that, I love testimonies. Testimonies tell of how God has been good to others and he's going to be good to you, and you are not by yourself.
Right.
Brother Ricky, I heard a testimony just the other day that really inspired my life. This young lady had a testimony. You know what she told me?
What she said?
I do. You know what she told me?
What she say?
She said, I'm going to tell you what she told me.
What she say?
She said she left a good job in the city. She said she was working for the man every night and day.
Yeah.
She said she never lost 1 minute of sleep.
Yeah.
Worrying.
Yeah.
That's what's killing people today. Worrying about the things they might have been. Might have been. Somebody's worried about might. Somebody fighting with might. Stop fighting with might. Because you just right. You too tight. So you might well get right. If you ain't right, you might well get right. Because you might be right. You might not make it. If you might make it, you might not make it. Whatever I just said. You keep on saying it. Hang on in there.
Hang on in there.
The big wheels keep on turning. I don't know what your name is. But Primary. She kept on burning. She was rolling. Rolling on a river.
All right, Pastor Fred, let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can follow me at The Real Pastor Fred.
All right, y'all give it up for Pastor Fred.
Okay.
There it is, man. Hey, Black Tony.
Well, I swear.
Bro, it's Friday.
I swear, boy. I
It's
be trying
Friday.
so hard, boy.
You ain't
I
came.
be trying so hard to stay positive, shouting.
You ain't came to work at all this week.
I
At all.
thought I was gonna be, and Shotty, get what? I had planned on being another day. I was bring some donuts and everything, Shotty. But look, Shotty, it's not my fault though, Shotty. Like today, Shotty, I know I be saying it's not my fault, but Shotty, today, look, it's truly really not my fault, Shotty.
What happened, Black Tony?
Over this, Shotty. I had planned on coming to work today, Shotty, but then this old crazy girl I stay with who come over here sometime. This old crazy girl gonna get mad because she talking about she want me to get her pregnant. I've been telling her I ain't trying to get her pregnant. I don't want no more children, right? So she gonna get mad, Shotty, while I don't sleep.
What?
She gonna get mad while I don't sleep, Shotty. I go and get her this morning to get ready to come to work. Man, Shotty, she done super glued all my pants legs together at the bottom. So when I try to stick my feet in,
all your pants leg together at the bottom.
Yeah, so when I try to stick my feet in there, it get jammed up, and then I think I done broke my big toe. I tried to jam my foot down in my. Yeah, it won't come out.
And yesterday they had to give you. And yesterday they had to give you blood.
I know, and I had just got back feeling good from that. I was still feeling weak, but I said I was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
And what was it? What was it Wednesday, Rock T? What was the excuse Wednesday? So yesterday the blood, and the day your pants leg got glued together. What happened Wednesday and Tuesday, Rock T? Anybody remember?
Man, they all coming together. I don't even remember, dog.
It just be things happening. You got to pray for me, Shotty. You just got to pray for me, because I can't. I got some short pants, but it's cold outside. I can't come outside in no shorts. I can come outside when it warm up.
Why don't you just cut the glue part off, and then they come up to your ankle and just pull your socks up?
Because then I'm going to have high water pants on. Then y'all going to be roasting me, Shotty. I ain't trying to come on there. Y'all be making fun of me. You know y'all be roasting folks.
Black Tony, you just need to come to work, man. You know how much your paperwork and everything has bagged up.
Can you just pray for me, Shotty? What the problem is for you praying for me, Shotty? What the problem is for that? Well, you can't just pray for me, Shotty.
You're right, dear Lord.
Can you just say a prayer for me real quick?
Yeah. Dear Lord, we
put
just
your hands on it.
Yeah. Close your eyes, Black Tony. Yeah, Lord, we just thank you for Black Tony. We gave him a job, gave him an opportunity, wanted him to come to work, but he ain't been able to make it. We don't know if he doing your will and doing what you want him to do. Lift him up. Order his steps.
Thank you, Jesus.
Order his steps.
Yes, Lord.
Keep him lifted up.
Yes, Lord.
You gave him blood. You gave him. Let him wake
Yes,
up
Lord.
to see another day.
Yeah, Lord.
Another day. Just let him come into work one day, Lord. It's been 4 years, Jesus. It's been 4 years,
Yeah,
Lord. We would love to see him.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Amen.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rick's Smiley Morning Show. Gary has a tea and the color of the day. Gary, what up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. All right, y'all. Rapper Bun B. A lot of people saying, y'all, he may be going to the pen, honey, and losing his career because, you know, he's been teaching at Rice University in Houston. But they're saying he said some things to the governor, honey, that a lot of people say when these rappers start to come and get out of their lane, honey, he said he called the rapper some bad poo-poo. He said because since the governor said that, you know, that the people could go back to work and stuff and do their jobs in Texas. And he's just speaking out of lane. When these rappers became bold like that, talking to white men like that, I mean, it's sad. I just don't believe it's happening. Brad, can you help me?
Brett?
What?
Brad.
What?
Your colleague Bun B, he's talking slick and side-eyed to the governor because the governor opened up Texas.
Bun B ain't got to talk slick. Bun B been in the streets. He been through the streets. He from the hood. He's had to deal with certain situations, and he deal with them how he deal with them. He bold, so what? He gonna say what he want to say. We all got our own opinions, and he can express his. This a free country last time I checked.
Ooh.
Yeah, but honey, this is a free country, but baby, you can't talk to white men like that after Black History Month like that, saying stuff like that to that man. He said, this is bat poo-poo crazy at Governor Abbott. He said, and you know it. He said, as if you didn't already have enough blood on your hands.
You don't agree with him? You think it's okay to do what the governor doing, Gary?
Well, he's the governor, though, honey.
But do you think it's okay? What's your opinion? What's your opinion?
Well, see, the thing about it is, though, Texas is a big state, honey, and I mean, I think it's not a good look, but I would never say that publicly because I don't want to lose my career.
Well, why not? You have to express yourself. You're going to just blend in with everybody else? Dare to be different, Gary. Speak up.
That's enough. Madonna wrote the song "Express Yourself, Baby." That wasn't for me. But anyway, child, we just gonna keep Bun B lifted up in pride, and hopefully everything goes well.
Apparently,
child.
Gary, you said something too much, and the government cut your internet off. Now you got to do the T from your cell phone.
I was trying to get past all that.
You sounded like you underwater.
Right.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, what? Why is this damn happening? I mean, I was just doing the Beyonce story.
God don't like ugly.
Everything.
You know, you didn't know how powerful Beyonce was. Beyonce cut Matthew Knowles cut your internet off when you started talking about what he said pertaining to Beyonce. Beyonce powerfully pulled that internet out. I'm talking about right in the middle of a sentence. I'm talking about
in the middle.
I'm talking about your internet disappeared like a thief in the night.
Because let me tell you something, though, Ricky. Because when it went down, the first thing I did was look up. I said the ceiling. I said with the lights on, but I didn't know what else had to happen. Like,
yeah, you sitting up there, man, and then that ceiling fan starts spinning too. God, it's a bad day. It's Friday, Gary, but you gonna still get your check though, Gary.
Oh, thank you, Jesus, Lord. And one of these days, honey, I'm going to rub hands with you and Brat here, and I'm going to get some gold dust, which is my color of the day, from y'all, because this don't make no doggone sense. Every damn time you look up, something's being cut off with me. I'm like,
but see,
nobody wrong.
No, you know, let me tell you what you did do. Every time the internet cut Rock T off, you the first one to jump up and say something about it, and you dog Rock T out about his internet service, and then yours went out. Yeah, you dog Brat out about hers. You talk about everybody clothes and stuff, and it was just your day.
It was your time.
In the middle of a sentence about Beyonce.
In the middle,
that baby said whack and went straight to commercial.
Who is my internet with? That's the killer thing about it. I don't even know who it's with.
Yeah,
who do I have?
It's whoever your cable company is. You usually get a package deal, Gary.
Yeah, you don't even know. See,
you don't even know who to call.
I don't know who to call. That's why everybody they kept calling me. Well, take this, Gary, take that. I don't know who the hell the doggone call.
I mean,
right.
so I'm gonna have
just
to
go down there like the old people do. Just go down there and pay the bill personally. Go down there and make an appointment and talk to them and get your internet cut back on where you can be back on the air and not have to do the T from a payphone.
Yeah, tell them you're a senior citizen. Maybe they'll feel sorry for you.
That's all right, baby. But one thing I do know, baby, Jesus knows, honey, and he is looking over me, baby, and he's watching over me, and he knows everything. So eventually,
you are absolutely right, and he cut that internet off
too. That's why he snatched that plug on you.
That is so doggone dirty. Who is Max?
He said it like it's a person. Oh my!
Yeah, you have to unplug it, Gary, and plug it back up, and you have to You know how to reboot?
No.
Yeah, turn the power off. Turn the power. Yeah, unplug it out of the wall, and wait about 60 seconds and plug it back up, and you might be able to get back on with us. But if not, Gary, we'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. It ain't like we don't need you anyway. Gary.
He gone.
He unplugged it.
He gone.
He hung up in our face.
He gone.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
One time.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
So, listen, we got this little thing going on, man. People are arguing over the sugar on grits. So it's a big debate going on. Are we doing the clip right here or what are we doing? All right, listen to this. Here's the sermon.
There's a controversy I need to address. And I do know that there were some deacons who have felt that this was not the appropriate venue to express it. But as pastor, I hold very near and dear my responsibility to preserve the unity of the church. So allow me, if you will, just to make a definitive statement and then we can go on. Sugar and grits go together. And I am not going back and forth with any of you all anymore. Let it be known from this day forward, in the pastor's office at Alpha Street Baptist Church, we put butter and sugar on our grits. That being said, let us pray.
Wow. Miss Jannie, how do you feel about that? Now, that's a pastor.
I don't care if he is the pastor, but I don't like sugar on nobody's grits.
At all?
At all.
Okay, now here's John P. Key.
Sugar don't go on grits. Sure as I'm John P. Key. If you need some sugar, go get you some cream of wheat. Hey, somebody go tell Kev on stage, Fred Hammond, you know better. What they wrote on the box was a trick, because sugar just don't go. Sugar don't go, don't go. Hey,
sing it.
Sugar don't go on my grits.
Yes.
No.
Come on.
Sugar don't go, don't you go. Sugar don't go, sugar don't go. Sugar don't go, sugar don't go on grits, no. Sugar don't go on them grits.
That was Pastor John P. Key.
Wow, he did that.
He killed it. He totally killed it. All right, Brat, what do you think?
Man, you know what, Ricky? I do both. It depends on what I'm eating. If I'm eating bacon and eggs and I want something sweet and I'm eating grits, I put sugar on it. But if I already got something sweet, like some oatmeal that's already sweet, then I put salt and pepper and butter on it.
Okay, now the first clip, that was Dr. Howard John Wesley of Alfred Street Baptist Church in Alexandria, Virginia. He made, made a comment at his church, and then now, we got North, South, East Coast, or West Coast. No need to know who's putting sugar on these grits. This is the biggest, and this has turned into a versus battle of all battles. So we got comedian Kev on stage posted a video about sugar on grits, and even gospel singer John P. Key, which we just played. Comedian Kev on stage. Listen to this. I thought we had a clip. Rock T, what you think?
Man, both. You talking to a dude with a sweet tooth, so I've always grown up eating sugar on my grits. But then the one time I tried salt and pepper and butter, I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with this either. So I eat them both ways, man.
I don't know how you do that. Oh.
Me too.
Special K?
No, only salt and pepper and butter, man. That's it. Never sugar. Ever.
Shout out to Chef Irie. Chef Irie is making us some butter grits right now as we speak. Gary.
I don't believe in no sugar on no grits. You put sugar on cream of wheat, honey. I put salt and pepper and butter on my grits.
I don't.
Gary, you better preach this morning. Gary, you better preach this morning, sir. You have just been moved up to Bishop. Come on, Bishop. Let's go to the phone. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
Oh, yes, I put sugar on my grits. I'm from the South, and I put sugar, and I put milk or cream, and I put a little butter, and it's the best thing there is.
Yeah, I put sugar on my grits too, all day, every day.
Sugar on grits, is something different to me. I was raised on salt, pepper, butter, and some egg. I might mix eggs in with mine and a biscuit on the side. No sugar. Yes, sugar can go on grits. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. That's how we get down over here. Grits, sugar, bacon. You talking about a good meal?
Hell no. No way. No way you're putting no sugar on the grits. But I tell you what you can put on some grits. You got that day old lima beans, and you got that smoked neck bone up beside that thing like that there. You know what I'm saying? You put that lima beans and that gravy on top of that grits, man, I'm telling you, it's something serious.
Sugar and butter goes into grits. Sugar and butter also goes in rice. But sugar and butter goes in grits, not pepper.
Wait, why not black pepper? Wait a minute. Yeah, okay,
I put a lot of black pepper on my grits.
Huh? I have to have salt, black pepper in that butter. Did y'all? Let me tell y'all. Can I get deep with y'all? Can I get deep, Eva?
Go ahead. We need that. Let's go. It's Friday.
When Celie from The Color Purple was walking up the steps with that breakfast, did you see any damn sugar on that tray when she was about to give?
It was mixed in the grits.
Not Celie. Suge Avery. It was not. She had. But go back and watch The Color Purple. That's the Bible of all of this. Go back and watch The Color Purple. When Celie was going up the steps to feed Suge Avery when she was ailing. When she was in that bathtub with that fitted sheet around that tub, sitting in the tub when she was sick. When Celie had that ham with that bone in the middle and those pancakes and that damn bowl of grits with that butter and black pepper and salt. You go back and watch it if you got high definition. Some of y'all probably ain't seen The Color Purple since you had a flow model TV, but now that you got high def, you can see it. Go back. That's the Bible of all this. Celie from The Color Purple. Don't debate this, y'all. Do yourself a favor and come on over to the right side. Get off the dark side. Give your life over to butter. Will there be one? Will you come right now? Will there be another?
Amen.
Butter and salt. Will you come right now? Come unto butter while you have time. Will you come? Come unto butter, make up your mind. We will make your grits brand new, and you won't be looking like a fool. Come to butter while you have time. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for Battle of the Sexes. We got the one and only. We got Missy from Lottie Dottie. We likes to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. Fort Lauderdale. And we got Rudy from Clemson. Rudy, what's up, man? Clemson, South Carolina. Hey, Rudy, you ready to represent, man?
You already know it.
Because we just not going to let Fort Lauderdale show out, because Hot 105.1 think they bad anyway.
Ooh. Oh, Missy got this. Watch out, Ricky.
All right, Eva, we're going to let you go first. You ready, Eva?
Okay. I am ready. Is Rudy ready?
Come on, Missy.
Oh, I'm definitely ready.
Let's go, Rudy. Boom. Filigree is a type of woman's what?
Oh, say that again. I can't hear you.
It's not for you, Missy. It's for Rudy. Oh. Rudy, a filigree is the type of woman's what?
Filigree?
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
I passed on that one. I have no idea.
I want to. Okay. What month is National Women's Month?
March.
There you go. To wash or rub a part of your body with a granular substance to remove dead cells is called what?
Exfoliating.
Yes, it is. A kitchen appliance that works by circulating hot air around food to produce crunchy, crispy
Microwave.
exterior. Oh,
he said it.
You said.
He said microwave. Keep going.
I said microwave,
Wrong,
but
no.
it was the air fryer.
Yes,
it isn't. I'll give it to you. It's an air fryer.
Answer.
It's. I'm gonna let them have it, Brat. You know these men need help. Fruit.
Brat, you can't do that.
Man, come on, man. If it was us saying the wrong answer, you would have something to say. You and Special
Brat,
K
you threw that man off. That man had said air fryer, then he said microwave. He said air fryer again. Then you jumped in there in the middle and clouded up the water.
No, you have to listen. You have to listen to the question.
Roll the tape back. Roll the tape
back.
back.
Roll it back then.
You can roll it back all you want to. He got 3. You have 3 correct, sir. So, Missy, wear him out, baby.
Fort Lauderdale, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm scared.
Hush, Brat. Start the clock. In the acronym SWAT, what did the letter stand for?
Why?
SWAT.
SWAT.
SWAT. Yes, SWAT.
Pass.
All right. And that's special weapons and tactics. What's the number of volts in a standard car battery?
86.
Rudy.
Nope, 12. Gillette is best known for making what product? Gillette.
Shaving cream.
No, razors.
They do make shaving cream too, though, Ricky.
Okay, but what color is? Hold on. What? I'm gonna give you one because Eva bought you another question. What color is transmission fluid?
It's reddish. Reddish.
You are right.
Yes.
You are right, but you came too short. And Clemson has won. Rudy has won from Clemson. Special K, what did he win?
Congratulations, Rudy. As our big winner today, here's your amazing, exciting prize pack from the Dollar Tree. You got a can of Spam. You got a box of ladies' plus-size adult diapers. A 3-pack of newborn onesies. A can of Clover Valley cream of potato soup. A plastic sink strainer. A 4-pack of microwave pancake sausage corn dogs. A 9 Lives Hearty Cuts wet cat food with real turkey and cheese. A Suavitel Floral Fresh laundry booster pellets. Old Orchard reduced sugar apple juice. And a 15-foot waxed utility rope. An $11 prize pack, all yours, for winning Battle of the Sexes on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Congratulations.
Rudy. Hey, congratulations, man.
Hey, Rudy. Your prizes, Rudy. Go home, ma'am. You're a loser.
Hey, what he gonna do with it? Hey, Roxy, what he gonna do with a utility rope from the Dollar Tree?
Wax. Utility rope. What are you doing that for, man?
The women adult diapers.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. We got the one and only Miss Janey on with us this morning. We had to do a little getaway. We did a senior citizen spring break. So we had a little situation, right, T. Miss Janey want to talk to all the ladies. Good morning, Miss Janey.
Good morning, Rick.
Ricky, there's Brat, Eva, Right T, Special K.
Well, hello, Miss Janey. Hello, Special K.
Yeah, she loves Special K now.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me
And
tell
he
you.
love her.
Yes, sir. Now, Miss Janey, at the Stardome, we do what we do on at the Stardome every Monday. We do karaoke.
Karaoke. Yes, Lord, and I be looking forward for that.
Yeah.
Every Monday.
Every Monday, you have your clothes laid out.
That's right.
So you lay your church clothes. 'Cause church is on Sunday and karaoke is on Monday. So you have both outfits laid out.
That's right.
Yeah. So and you get there early and eat.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your dinner and you get ready for karaoke.
That's right.
Right. So one particular night at karaoke, this man came and whatever, and after he got finished singing, he got your phone number.
Yeah, got my phone number.
And so I'm thinking y'all like in front of everybody like, ooh, we thought a love match.
Uh-huh.
And did he call you or you called him?
He called me.
And what he said when you answered the phone?
Oh, he was telling me everything his dead wife do for him. Oh, he named about 15, 20 things or more.
Right.
And I said, well, I ain't heard what you gonna say about me.
Right.
And he ain't talking about, well, you have to do the same thing my wife. Oh, you know I lit him up.
Okay, so he said that you need to do the same thing that what his wife did for him.
That's right.
So he didn't say nothing that what he would do for you.
He didn't say nothing what he was gonna do for me.
So was you gonna let him move in?
He wasn't moving in my. He kept calling me and calling me. I talked to him till I got tired. And I blocked him out my phone. My house phone.
Now, how do you block somebody out of house phone?
With the little round black button on my phone, I just beep it every time. Every time he would call, I would beep it. Last time I beeped, he didn't get no answer, nothing. So I guess he had to know I meant business.
Right.
Because I wasn't finna take care of him.
Right. So what you want to say to all the ladies that
just don't let no man make no fool out you.
Right.
Yes.
If they can't do for you, you don't do for them.
So, Ms. Jannie,
don't let them tell you nothing about if they done had a wife and she dead and gone on the hell of glory one.
Gone to hell or the glory. Cause you was married. You had a husband.
Yeah, I had a husband.
And he died.
He dead too.
And where did you think he went?
He gone on to hell.
You think he went to hell?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ms. Janey, I feel like you should have gave him a chance, and you could have changed it where you should have let him move in.
No.
He could have paid your rent for you.
I don't need him to do nothing for me. Cause see, I know he the type. I love to cook. I love to eat. I love to feed folk. And I don't want to have to kick him to the curb.
Right, and you would have kicked him to the curb.
I sure would have. He wouldn't have been in my house 15 minutes.
Okay, but see, I'm glad that you made that decision because, see, he could have got you pregnant and left or something.
Wait a minute.
You don't think?
He ain't gonna get me pregnant.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by Capital One Quicksilver Card. That's right, with Quicksilver, you earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase everywhere. What's in your wallet? Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the Senate voted last night to start the debate process over President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief bill. So all 50 Democrats voted in favor and all 50 Republicans were opposed. So what happened? Well, Vice President Kamala Harris stepped in to make that tie-breaking vote. Republicans are trying to win over more conservative Democrats, and they'll continue to try to delay things today. But the bill is expected to fully pass the Senate this week before going back to the House, then to President Biden's desk for signature. So
Can I
yes,
ask a question? How long is the delay? That's what I'm at. How long is the delay? I know they made the clerks in the Senate read the entire bill, which is like 700 pages. So after that, it immediately go, or is there a week or a couple of weeks delay just for, how does that work, Special K?
That's a great question, and I'm catching up on that this morning. I'm sorry.
Maybe we need to watch I'm Just a Bill video.
Yes. Right. Go ahead and watch your your
They
news.
pulling out
Now,
all
in
the
other
stunts.
news,
right.
Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease specialist, said on CNN yesterday that the coronavirus restrictions should not be eased up on until the number of cases daily in America falls below 10,000. So right now, the average number of cases per day is 64,000, and it hasn't been below 50,000 since October. In other news, pulling those racist Dr. Seuss books appeared to be a good PR move because yesterday Dr. Seuss books were at the top of the bestsellers list. 16 out of 20 books are on the top of Amazon's bestseller. So there you go, Mr. Dr. Seuss. And if you wanted to go see the moon up close, well, there's a Japanese billionaire who was looking for 8 people to go with him on a week-long trip to outer space. He's taking applications now. All you have to do is go to dearmoon.earth to sign up. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley morningshow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, normally around this time, well, actually last month, doggone it, NBA All-Star will be going in full motion because of the pandemic. Everything will be televised, all right? So the NBA All-Star captains chose their starting 5 in the NBA All-Star draft last night. Team LeBron picked Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, and Nikola Jokic as his starting 5. Team Kevin Durant chose Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, and Jason Tatum. That's the starting 5 right there. The NBA All-Star Game will feature a special court designed to honor our HBCUs. The world-famed Grambling State Marching Tiger Band and the FAMU Marching 100 will be performing during player introductions. The 3 main referees that's going to be reffing the game are all HBCU grads, man. So the NBA All-Star Weekend will once again be going on this weekend, but it'll be TV only. Nobody can buy no tickets. People on social media say, hey, how can I get some last-minute tickets? They ain't available. Just watch it on TV, and you're good to go. All right? That's what I got for sports right about now. The Brat got the hot spot.
What up? The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot, yeah, let's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the B18.
All right, 29 after the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by Charmin. That's right. We all go, and why not enjoy to go with Charmin? Whether it's the irresistible cushiony softness of Charmin Ultra Soft or the superior strength and absorbency of Charmin Ultra Strong. Either way, you can't go wrong. Charmin. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Kevin Hart's newest project, Fatherhood, was supposed to hit theaters next month, but due to COVID-19, it has landed a deal with Netflix and will instead premiere on the streaming service this Father's Day. And now that Netflix has picked the film up, Barack and Michelle Obama's production company, Higher Ground, has also joined the project. So that is going to be good, and I love to see Michelle and Barack support, us, like Kevin Hart and all that. They just good down home, down to earth people. Let me tell you a little bit about the film. The film will serve as a way for fans to see Kevin Hart in a new light, as it's a drama and not a comedy. It tells the story of a father who has to raise his daughter after his wife passes away during childbirth. And it also has Alfred Woodard in it, Lil Rel, DeWanda Wise, and Anthony Kerrigan. So that is going to be good. All right, y'all, moving on. Jay-Z has sold majority ownership stake of Tidal to Square Inc. Y'all, the mobile payments, the company, they paying a mix of cash. They paying him a mix of cash and stock at $297 million for the streaming music service, y'all. Ooh, Lord have mercy. This is the definition of a businessman right here, a good old businessman. Tidal will operate independently within Square alongside the Seller and Cash App ecosystems. Jay-Z said in the statement, I said from the beginning that Tidal was about more than just streaming music, and 6 6 years later, it has remained a platform that supports artists at every point in their careers. Artists deserve better tools to assist them in their creative journey. So congratulations to Jay-Z for making them business moves and giving us something to aspire to. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Rick? That's big.
Absolutely. I mean, Jay-Z doing some big and some powerful things, so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
All right, y'all. Yeah, congratulations to you, Jay-Z. Moving on, we got some stuff about Nas. In an interview with the Financial Times, Nas was asked about the current state of hip-hop and who he's listening to these days. He said, I appreciate what's out there, but there's no one keeping me up at night. I hear new rap records all the time, and I think it's great, but I don't listen to it the next week. He also added that to impress him, you got to be something dope, and the last person to impress him was Pop Smoke, R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. He explained that we were happy to see that young king come up. He was a breath of fresh air. He said the drill movement, though, in London, Chicago, and New York is really exciting. So that's what Nas said, and that's how he feel about all those situations. Last but not least, y'all, Wu-Tang is gearing up to release what they call the rarest book in hip-hop history. It's titled Wu-Tang Clan Legacy. It's a massive photography book, and it consists of more than 300 pages of unreleased photos that highlight the rap group's decades-long history. They said, we're excited to share the Wu-Tang Clan's history through rare and never-before-seen photos. Legacy will be limited to just 36 copies that were handmade in Italy from top-tier leather, darling, and other materials. You hear that, Gary? We got to make sure we get you one. Each book will be signed, numbered, and issued a certificate of authenticity and will be cased in a massive 400-pound case, and it'll be made of steel with 36 bronze-encrusted chambers. Wow, that is going to be so nice. I need to figure out how to get us one of them, Rick.
Come on now.
Lord have mercy. That's going to be good. What you think about that one?
Man, anything we can get, Brat, you know you can make it happen, Brat. I know you know people out there, Brat. I know you connected, Brat. Anything, whatever's out there, Brat, get it.
You know what? I'm gonna try. If I can get it, I'm gonna put it in my bin and try to
Brat,
get you.
Brat, you be having everything, Brat. And you don't be shit. Me and Eva be over here.
You know what?
Like looking
now,
at we watch your Eva.
That's a lie.
No,
don't do
Eva,
that.
don't we text each other. We look at your Instagram and be like, Eva, man, the Brat just throw us a bone. Throw us a bone,
regular
Brat.
gas in our car. You got that fancy stuff. You know you got.
Yeah, she now use a 93 premium. Come on, Brat.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there.
You
Coming up next, we got
cut us off?
Chef Janisha Payne with them good old meals, and we got the praise
Brat.
mix down. What?
Brat, you don't want to talk to me? You don't want to talk to me?
Time now is 26.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for quarantine cooking. We got the one and only Chef Janisha Payne.
Hey guys, good morning.
Chef Janisha, good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing this morning?
We good. We like Ladera. We so hungry. We so hungry. You got some milk.
Yeah, right.
Janisha, I'm sorry. What you got for us this morning?
Okay, guys. Well, this morning I made a Philly cheesesteak pasta. And yes, so it's gonna have it's gonna have like your pasta, your bell peppers, cheese, heavy cream to make it real creamy, chicken broth, and you mix that all together and you get a creamy goodness.
so Chef Janisha, it don't go in a bun. So this is just a pasta. It's a Philly cheesesteak pasta.
Yes, sir. Yes, and you can pair it with like garlic bread, wine, make it fancy.
Right, you got it. Now, Eva, that's easy to make, Eva.
It sounds so good.
Yeah, my babies love some pasta.
Okay, but what if you fat and you don't want to eat pasta? What do you recommend for a substitute?
You can do chicken. Or, you know how people do that substitute with the vegan meat. So if you find some vegan meat you want to
we're going to keep the meat part. I mean for the pasta because it got so many carbs. Do you do like the spiral veggie noodles or something like that?
Yes, the zucchini noodles. Yes, you can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Eva, you got to make a video.
Right? It's festively plump.
Girl, you can sugarcoat it how you want to. This ain't grits. Keep it 100.
Hey, Eva, so you gonna try this recipe? Because you be on point.
No, it sounds like, what I like about this recipe is it sounds easy, and it sounds like a recipe and a dish you can make one day, but then eat it again the second day. And leftovers when you have kids are really the route to go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
There it is. So Chef Janisha, how can we find this video?
On the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.com.
Hey, Chef Janisha.
Yes.
This little Dara. You got some cereal.
Oh, goodness.
Got some bad
allergies.
Y'all give it up and show your love of Chef Janisha Payne. One time. Hey, appreciate you, Chef Janisha. We're going to try that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There it is, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.